Kepegawaian Bapak Dr. Nofran Eka Saputra, CMA. Kemudian ada Sekjur Kedokteran Ibu Dr. Esa, MBiomed. Kemudian Kaprodi S1 Ibu Dr. Huntari. Kemudian Kaprodi Profesi Ibu Dr. Atia Nerlok. Kemudian ada Kaprodi Farmasi apoteker ya Ibu Elisma, Sekjur Psikologi Ibu Anissa, kemudian ada Kaprodi S1 S1 keperawatan Ibu Rizka, Nurse Rizka, kemudian siapa yang itu, dan tentunya para dosen di lingkungan Fakultas Kedokteran Ilmu Kesehatan Jambi, tenaga pendidikan, dan tentunya yang saya cintai anak-anakku, mahasiswa peserta dari Jamhesic. Pertama dan utamanya tentu kita panjatkan puji syukur kehadirat Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, berkat rahmatnya kita bisa berkumpul pada siang hari ini terkait dengan agenda penandatanganan kerjasama antara kedokteran, Fakultas Kedokteran Universitas Indonesia dengan Fakultas Kedokteran dan Ilmu Kesehatan Jambi. Kebetulan kalau di UI kita jurusannya ada 5, kalau di UI udah sendiri-sendiri ya fakultasnya. Jadi kalau ini saya merangkap-rangkap. Tak lupa salam dan salat kepada junjungan kita Nabi besar Nabi Muhammad dengan lafaz Sayyidina Muhammad Sayyidina Muhammad. Izin saya membuka sambutan dengan membaca pantun karena nanti kalah sama Prof. Ari, karena Prof. Ari saya perhatikan dia hobi membaca pantun. Bunga melati harum mewangi, tumbuh mekar di taman asri. Kerjasama terjalin kini, mengakar kuat, raih prestasi. Nah, 2 pantun beriring. Dari Jambi sampai ke Jakarta, ilmu dan riset jadi penghubung. FKIK Unja dan FKUI tercinta bersatu langkah menuju unggul dan tumbuh. Syukur Alhamdulillah bahwa hari ini kita sudah menandatangani kerjasama antara Fakultas Kedokteran Universitas Indonesia dengan jurusan kedokteran Fakultas Kedokteran Ilmu Kesehatan Jambi. Perjuangan ini memang cukup lama ya Prof. Ari ya. Karena kalau kita berbicara terkait dengan PKS, kalau sudah dengan universitas yang level internasional, karena UI kan sudah 200 QS ya, mereka ingin detail. Jadi kalau biasanya kita tanda tangan Tridharma perguruan tinggi hanya pembelajaran, pendidikan, penelitian, mungkin mereka masih menolak, mereka ingin spesifik. Dan alhamdulillah kita di sini untuk langkah pertama ini pengembangan SDM, memperkuat kurikulum, dan tentunya harapannya nanti dosen-dosen kita bisa melanjutkan pendidikan S3-nya di FKUI. Kenapa? Karena memang kebutuhannya ke depannya, terutama terkait dengan akreditasi, kebutuhan SDM yang dosen yang berpendidikan S3 maupun jabatan fungsional lektor kepala menjadi penilaian yang khusus. Oleh karena itu, syukur Alhamdulillah Prof. Ari berkesempatan hadir di sini, beliau sangat mendukung karena kebetulan Prof. Ari ini sebenarnya bisa dikatakan wong Jambi juga, karena waktu menyelesaikan dokter PTT di sini ya Prof. ya, di mana? Kumpeilir, tempatnya Dukuh. Makanya kalau sini Prof. Ari dia kalau ketemu dengan saya bawa Dukuh nggak juga gitu kan? Ya, jadi memang perjuangan ini cukup lama dan harapannya momen ini tidak hanya sebatas seremonial, ini menjadi pemicu teman-teman dosen, tidak hanya di kedokteran maupun tapi juga dari prodi lainnya yang ingin berkehendak melanjutkan pendidikannya di FKUI, sangat kita apresiasi. Yang kedua terkait dengan Jamhesic, syukur Alhamdulillah Prof. Ari bersedia untuk hadir. Nanti setelah ini beliau akan memberikan materinya terkait dengan keilmuannya. Saya yakin apa yang diberikan bisa menjadi insight kita bersama. Dan Alhamdulillah Prof. Ari juga bersedia untuk siang nanti ada studium generalnya dengan mahasiswa. Jadi memang mumpung Prof. Ari datang, kita 3 agenda ya Bu Fitri ya. 1 PKS, 2 menjadi plenary speaker Jamhesic, dan ketiga studium general. Memang akalnya orang Jambi ini memang banyak ya Prof ya, mohon maaf nih jadi. Tapi izin Prof, itu honornya cuma 1 Prof. Mungkin saya sampaikan terima kasih kepada Prof. Ari atas kesediaannya untuk hadir dan kesediaannya untuk menandatangani kerjasama ini. Saya sebagai dekan sangat mengapresiasi dan berterima kasih. Mohon arahan dan bimbingannya terus kepada kami yang masih baru untuk beranjak. Tentunya masih banyak yang perlu kami benahi dan arahan bimbingan dari Prof. Ari secara khusus sebagai dekan yang punya pengalaman tentunya sangat kami butuhkan. Demikian yang bisa saya sampaikan. Terima kasih atas perhatian Bapak Ibu. Saya tutup dengan wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih kepada Dr. Humaryanto atas kata sambutannya. Selanjutnya, marilah kita dengarkan kata sambutan dan juga arahan dari Dekan Fakultas Kedokteran Universitas Indonesia, Profesor Dr. Ari Fahrial Syam, spesialis penyakit dalam konsultan gastroenterologi hepatologi, Master of Molecular Biology. Kepada dokter, mohon izin dokter, kami persilahkan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi amma ba'du. Alhamdulillah, terima kasih undangannya. Saya bisa hadir kembali di Jambi ini. Ini mungkin terakhir saya 10 tahun yang lalu ke Jambi. Dan ini sayang saya cuma beberapa jam aja. Karena nanti malam saya harus ke Korea untuk ada beberapa tugas yang harus saya kerjakan di hari Jumat. Tentu saya sekali lagi mengucapkan terima kasih. Ini kebetulan saya tahun terakhir atau mungkin tinggal nunggu beberapa minggu lagi saya menyelesaikan tugas sebagai dekan FKUI untuk 2 periode selama 8 tahun. Jadi saya mengucapkan terima kasih akhirnya saya bisa datang dengan bangga kembali ke Jambi sebagai dekan FKUI gitu ya. Karena kalau bulan depan ya saya bukan siapa-siapa lagi gitu ya. Hanya Arif Hasan. Kalau sekarang masih bisa saya sebagai dekan FKUI. Apalagi tadi habis menandatangani kerjasama. Terima kasih para Pak Dekan, Dr. Marianto, POT, MKes, dan juga jajaran wakil dekan, dan ini juga ada senior saya, Dr. Ali Imran, spesialis penyakit dalam. Beliau sempat ketemu saya di Jambi. Beliau melanjutkan pendidikan penyakit dalam tahun 92. Saya pas masuk 92, tapi sempat ketemu sama beliau di sini. Dan tentu saya kan 95 saya balik lagi ke FKUI untuk penyakit dalam dan bertemu dengan Bang Ali, saya manggilnya ini. Beliau pembimbing saya lah waktu PPDS gitu ya, karena senior saya ya. Dan tentu juga barusan kita tadi teman-teman semua menyaksikan kita melakukan penandatanganan secara khusus, judulnya adalah pertukaran dosen staf pengajar. Dengan senang hati tentu FKUI membuka tangan yang lebar buat para staf pengajar, baik untuk melanjutkan pendidikan subspesialis misalnya untuk itu, apalagi sekarang sedang mempersiapkan rumah sakit ya secara khusus. Kemudian juga yang mau melanjutkan master, kita FKUI sekarang punya 52 prodi. 52 prodi yang menjadi tanggung jawab FKUI, dan itu di luar ilmu kesehatan tentunya. Kalau di sini kan tadi Dr. Humaryanto sebagai dekan punya tanggung jawab ngurusin farmasi, ngurusin peperawatan ya, psikologi gitu ya. Nah, kalau itu terpisah, saya untuk FK saja ada 52 prodi gitu ya. Dosennya aja saya punya 650 dosen. Dan 650 itu 130 guru besar gitu ya. Jadi itu yang menjadi tanggung jawab dekan FKUI saat ini. Sekali lagi tadi saya bilang kita welcome, FKUI welcome. Nanti tentu tindak lanjut dari kerjasama ini beberapa kali memang Dr. Humaryanto tak titip ya para dosennya segala macam, dan mudah-mudahan kalau ada kerjasama ini kita bisa lebih intens benar-benar mempersiapkan sehingga calon dosen dosen yang akan menjadi calon mahasiswa FKUI baik itu tadi untuk S2, S3 bahkan juga untuk spesialis atau spesialis itu bisa lebih matang dipersiapkan gitu ya. Karena sekali lagi tentu saya berharap bahwa FK IK Jambi ini pun juga ya terus meningkatkan kualitasnya ya. Kita bicara kualitas tentu sumber dayanya ya sumber daya dosen, staf pengajar. Ya, tentu juga nanti dengan berbagai macam tridharma tadi riset-riset dan segala macam makin lama makin maju ke depan gitu ya. Itu yang penting yang mungkin nanti selanjutnya dari kerjasama ini. Dan sedikit tadi sebutkan betul saya dari 92 95 ada di daerah Kumpeilir waktu itu DKI ya. Di DKI. Jadi saya dari DKI pindah ke DKI, tapi Suakandis. Waktu itu ke sana 72 km dari Jambi. Pada saat saya masuk ke situ, 50 itu harus dengan jalan tanah. Dan 6 bulan itu pasang, air naik. Jadi saya mesti lewat sungai. Ya, jadi mesti lewat Sungai Batanghari. Jadi perjuangannya seperti itu. Anak saya yang pertama lahir di kota Jambi, ya anak puskesmas. Alhamdulillah sekarang mengikuti jejak Dr. Marianto jadi ortopedi. Sudah selesai. Barusan menyelesaikan fellow di Seoul National University. Jadi anak kelahiran Suakandi jadi 1000 hari pertamanya minum air Sungai Batanghari. Dan juga makan ikan gabusnya Batanghari. Alhamdulillah bisa ini. Dia tingginya 182 cm. Gara-gara makan ikan gabus ya. Nanti kita cerita lagi ya karena itu hanya sambutan, nanti waktunya terlalu banyak ya. Tadi yang jemput saya udah dapat kuliah SKS dua SKS tadi. Saya cerita sedikit bagaimana pengalaman saya berjuang pada saat 3 tahun pertama di Jambi. Dan saya bilang itu adalah yang membuat akhirnya saya bisa sampai saat ini gitu ya, seperti ini. Saya rasa pengalamannya luar biasa. Terus saya dulu ya. Biasa dulu. Udah kali. Oke deh, baik nih kita tutup aja, saya udah siapkan. Oh belum. Oh napas tuh. Ya. Oke, ini udah saya siapkan satu pantun aja lah ya, bonus ya soalnya tadi. Buah jambu, buah queenie. Enak dirujak pakai sambal terasi. Terima kasih untuk kerjasama ini. Semoga FK Unja terus berprestasi. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih kepada Profesor Ari atas kata sambutan dan juga arahannya. Hadirin sekalian, dengan berakhirnya kata sambutan dari Profesor Ari tadi, maka berakhirlah pula penandatanganan Memorandum of Agreement antara Fakultas Kedokteran dan Ilmu Kesehatan Universitas Jambi dengan Fakultas Kedokteran Universitas Indonesia. Selanjutnya, kita akan melanjutkan acara ini ke plenary lecture.
Now we are honored to present our 8th plenary lecture. We kindly invite Dr. Afifah Amatullah, Spesialis Penyakit Dalam, as moderator.
We are privileged to have a highly accomplished professional to guide our discussion today. Dr. Afifah Amatullah, Spesialis Penyakit Dalam. Dr. Afifa Amatullah, specialist penyakit dalam, brings a wealth of academic knowledge to the table. She completed her Bachelor of Medicine from the Faculty of Medicine at Universitas Andalas, graduating in 2013. Following her initial degree, she pursued advanced specialization and earned her internal medicine specialist certification from the Faculty of Medicine at Universitas Andalas in 2022.
It is our great pleasure to welcome Profesor Dr. Ari Faryalsham, spesialis penyakit dalam, konsultan gastroenterologi, hepatologi, Master of Molecular Biology, the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Indonesia. The professor will deliver a lecture on the topic, The New Era of Clinical Trial, Collaboration and Innovation. To the moderator, we hand over the time to introduce the speaker and lead the session.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, good afternoon, all the honored guests, colleges, and all the participants. We are here in our maybe the highly anticipated session in Jamhesic. Now we are delighted to have with us one of the Indonesia's most respected medical figures, Profesor Dr. Ari Faryalsham, spesialis penyakit dalam, konsultan gastroenterohepatologi, MMB Finasin FICP. And now I would like to introduce our professor who perfectly embodies the integration of clinical science and public leadership. Professor Ari Faryalsham obtained his medical degree. He is internal medicine specialist and gastroenterology and hepatology consultant in Universitas Indonesia. And he has served in high-level academic positions, including now being the former dean of the Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Indonesia. His commitment to research is unquestionable, where he is consistently ranked as the top researchers in Indonesia by Sintaristek Dikti, reflecting his prolific scientific output and also his high citation impact. And he is also dedicated to national service and public health, which he has received numerous awards for his scientific papers and research presentations over the years. Most recently, he was recognized for his extraordinary contribution during the pandemic when he received the COVID-19 Management Disaster Award from BNPB and the first place winner award from Universitas Indonesia for his contribution in COVID-19 education and public awareness. Today, with his wealth of experience to discuss about how collaboration and innovation can reshape the clinical trial. Now, please, we welcome him a very warm welcome to Professor Ari Faryalsham. Now, Professor, the stage is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you, moderator. So first of all, I'd like to say thank you for the Dean of Faculty of Medicine, the Jambi, and also the Vice Dean, seniors, staff, and also students from Faculty of Medicine, the Jambi. So today I will discuss or share you about the transforming global health through innovation, interprofessional collaboration, and entrepreneurship. So I mentioned that this is the last year to be a Dean of Medicine. And actually, I'm also have experience to be a chairman of Asian Medical Dean Forum 2018 until 2020. And also I experienced as a Alliance Academic Health Center International Southeast Asia Ambassador 2018-2023. Okay, yes, slide please. Okay, so first of all, maybe I would like to introduce you. Thank you that now University of Indonesia in the best 200 university in the world. Our position in 100, now 187. October 20, 2025, that our president, Professor Prabowo, mentioned about our achievement, and he said that thanks to Rector and also University of Indonesia members of this achievement. And also, of course, I'll be happy that some of our alumni also here in Jambi province. Okay, slide please. Yeah, so yeah, now we talk about the global health challenges are, evolving rapidly from pandemics, and also I think we now face also in the antimicrobial resistance, to the health inequity and also climate change. You can see that before, during what we call that the month like September, November, we are in the rainy season. But now, sometimes rainy, but sometimes still with the hot weather. Means that we are in the situation that we can say because of climate change. And also, in this situation, traditional approaches alone are not enough. Okay, that's why we must integrate innovation, and collaboration. So we just signed about the collaboration, and also entrepreneurship. We discussed with the vice dean about that. As a dean or as a rector, we cannot say that only think about the academic. We must think about how to get money to improve or develop our university. So this is the important things for us, not only as academician, but also think about how to be entrepreneur, to build the sustainable, equitable health system. Slide, please. Okay, so I just give you information about, I want to show you here about the change of vision, our visions. Before, we just to say that to become a superior, but now we are to become independent and globally. So this is change. So we must change time by time about your vision. Yeah, so I just give you information about what's going on in our Faculty of Medicine in University of Indonesia. Slide, please. And also for this vision, we have some mission. I just give you information that what is the difference between mission, 4 years ago, and then now, next 4 years. Yeah, you can see one by one here that, for example, now develop excellent, adaptive, globally competitive medical, health, education that produce competent graduates. This is important thing, to produce competent graduates with integrity and ethical values. We can fly everywhere, but as our profession as a doctors or clinician, we always mention about the ethical values. Okay, and now we are in the era or to strengthen and personalized research as well, and innovation that contribute to health system improvement and enhance national and international reputation. So, in fact, in universities, we always think about how to improve, not only national, but also international reputation. Okay. And, Faculty of Medicine need working with the hospital. So that's why to strengthen high quality and sustainable academic health system. Also, I think everywhere we must working together, because that the medical education need hospital. Also, I think hospital need Faculty of Medicine, to develop, to make the innovation things, and also to prepare the resources, the resources of hospital. Okay, so slide please. Now I mentioned a little bit about the innovation in the global health. Yeah, Innovations means creating new solution to persistent health problems. Because you know that after pandemic, we need working together with everybody. So that's why this is a good chance for us, for everybody working together. Yeah, we cannot go alone. We must go together. Yeah, because you know, like when the pandemic come, we cannot work by ourselves. We need working together with other country, like for develop vaccine, for example, clinical trial. So China need Indonesia at the time. China need Brazil, for example, to make a clinical trial of their vaccine. So that's why this is important things to make a collaboration. And about innovation, yeah, about the digital health and AI for diagnosis and monitoring. So we are in the era of AI. We are in the era of artificial intelligence, and also mHealth for remote areas. And then we talk about the genomic and precision medicine. Now, if we have samples from tissue for the patient, not only find any cancer inside the samples, but we must to know about, you know, what the characteristic of that tissue. And also we can detect what is the best treatment for that cancer inside that tissue, for example. This is like what we call it precision medicine. And also affordable technologies for low resource setting, and innovation bridges the gap between science and real world impact. So this is that we call that need the innovation in the global health. Okay, slide please. I just give you some examples that we have done in practical medicine. For example, we developed Virna glaucoma implant. At the time, we make a collaboration with Professor Morgan from Lions Eye Institute. At the time that Dr. Virna, our ophthalmologic staff, to develop implant, start from in vivo. Yeah, we working with the rabbit at the time, and then in the first her research, she worked with the Rohto. Rohto, one of the, actually this is an international company from Japan, yeah, and to produce implant. At the time, we need working together with Professor Morgan from Australia to develop this. And after we develop this implant, and then lucky for Virna, because the names of the implant using her name, Virna glaucoma implant, yeah, by Rohto. Now, you know, this implant, yeah, sell dual. I mean, they have market for some country, not only in Indonesia, but also regional and also in Africa. This is one of the example how one staff to develop things and then working together with the company, and then now her products everywhere, not only in Indonesia, but also in some country. So what we call it a globe, that market globally. Yeah. And then the other things, you know, in the middle about the, you know, one of the product for people, for workers, yeah, exercise for sedentary workers. And then the other things, how that our staff to produce the craniomaxillofacial plate developed by UI. This product based on PhD programs. So that Dr. Henny from the plastic surgery to get PhD here, you know. Okay, and also Dr. Virna got PhD from her work. Slide, please. Okay, this is another our research innovation to bone scaffold developed by University of Indonesia. Slide, please. Okay. Slide, please. Okay. Okay, slide, please. Okay, so I show you about the development of stem cell medical technology in Faculty of Medicine. You know, we start from in vitro study and then go to in vivo. Now we have facilities of Indonesian Medical Education Research Institute, IMERI, Faculty of Medicine of Indonesia. Now they still work using in vivo study, and we implement this product to make stem cell in laboratory in the Cipto Mangunkusumo Hospital, and then we give the stem cell to our patient in Kencana, Kencana, Cipto Mangunkusumo Hospital. This is one of the examples. Work from in vitro, and then develop in vivo, and to implement to our patient. One of the sample that, and that at the time we need to working together with other hospitals, like Professor Ismail, one of the pioneer of this project, working together with Cipto Mangunkusumo General Hospital, and also Persahabatan General Hospital, and also Sulianto also Infection Center, and also Bisa Hospital at the time to make, to implement stem cell for patient with the critical ill COVID-19 patient. Okay, slide please. Yes, yeah, slide. Yeah, so I give you information that the target of this research is a product. Okay, and beside product, of course, publication. So we are proud that at the time, Professor Ismail and his team can produce one paper about their stem cell. So at the time, the title paper of his paper is umbilical cord mesenchymal stromal cell as critical COVID-19 adjuvant therapy and randomized control trial. And this is work especially for severe COVID-19 patient at a time. So yeah, this is another papers produced from our research in stem cell, not only in people, but also to the patient as well. Okay, slide please. Okay, I remember that during COVID also we produce some innovation things like, ventilators, okay, and also flock swab, yeah, and of course this equipment at a time that our community or patient need, like flock swab and also ventilators during the, complicated time in COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so now we talk about, slide please. Okay, so now we talk about interpersonal collaboration. Again, no single provision can solve complex health problem alone. We need working together. Also when we, to do some procedure, I think the doctors can work just alone. They need working together with nurse, also pharmacists, so for other healthcare in that hospital. Yeah, so because you know that the collaboration among doctors, nurses, pharmacists, public health expert, engineer, and data scientists. That thing that we mentioned that we need interprofessional collaboration, and also shared decision making and mutual respect. This is important things, and team-based education and care improve patient outcome. Again, what is the aim of this is how we can improve patient outcome. Go ahead, please. I just give you information that beside, collaboration between two institutions, I think we need that we are also in the groups. Like I mentioned that I'm 5 years to be ambassadors during 218 until 2023. Yeah, at the time as a regional office for Alliance Academic Health Center in South Asia. Just give you information. Beside collaboration between institutions, also we must in one group. Yeah, of course, for Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Jambi also part of IFKNI, the Association of State Faculty of Medicine in Indonesia, and also the Association of Faculty of Medicine in Indonesia, something like that. But also maybe it can improve not only in Indonesia national, but we can go to international as well. Yeah, and also I think we are active in Asian setting as well. And what the name of this group is Asian Medical Disease Network, for example. Okay, slide please. Okay, yes, slide please. Yeah, just give you information that this every year we talk about what is the favorite or what is the important things at the time that we discuss about the latest situation at the time. Yeah, slide please. Okay, just you the information. We also the situation during COVID, but we still make the discussion between the Dean of Faculty of Medicine in Asian countries to talk in online. Slide please. Okay, just the situation of during conference between the Dean of Faculty of Medicine in ASEAN countries. Okay. Slide please. Yeah, I think just motivate person here that we also need working together in other countries. During the medical school, we have AMSA, Asian Medical Student Association, and also we have teams. I just ask you, anyone here members of AMSA? Anyone here? Good, thank you. So remember that I'm one of the overall chairman from Asian Medical Student Association Conference 1990. So I am one of the, yes, at the top. So I also alumni of AMSA. Okay. Okay, so this is one of the example of, working together with everywhere and also with every people here. Yeah, not only in ASEAN, but also Japan, and also that Dr. Marianto was going with us to Rotterdam at the time, also working together with us, and also we something like that. Not only just ourselves, but also we are in Indonesia Faculty of Medicine, State of Faculty of Medicine, that we always working together to open collaboration with other countries as well. Right, please. Yes, it's some collaboration, and then still going on now. We have student exchange programs with Leiden. So Leiden, we send our student to Leiden, and then the Leiden send their student to us, also with the Erasmus, and also with some university. Yeah, slide please. Yeah, now in Faculty of Medicine, we have one programs where we call the double degree programs for undergraduate student. We have two programs actually for undergraduate student, regular one, international one. And then for international one, we send our student to that universities. Like to go Melbourne and Monash for take a Bachelor of Science, and in Newcastle to take Master of Research. And then start from next years, we also have new collaborators, McGill University from Canada, Leeds University from UK, and also Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine from UK. And then we also have Master of Clinical Research or specialists working together with Melbourne Uni. So this is one of sample that we also need to send our students to go that prestigious university, to improve their knowledge and also their experience to know about what's going on there in laboratory and also in the clinical setting. Okay, slide please. And we also have until now, I think almost 14 years, we are working together with Oxford. And Oxford have office in Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Indonesia. And also we have one laboratory that our scientists working together with them in that laboratory. This is one of the example that sometimes we can make like an office, also maybe one laboratory that their scientists working together with our scientists in one place like in laboratory, for example. Yes, slide please. And yeah, mention about working together with Leiden. So some of our staff sent to Leiden to take PhD, and then we continue to send our PhD academic staff to take PhD at that institution as well. I think until now we are working together with Leiden for more than 30 years. Slide please. Okay, there's some example that we also need, not only also need working together with China, for example. Slide please. Yes, slide please. Okay, and then also in this area, in the Asian countries. Yes, slide please. Yeah, this is one of the important things that what we call that impact to when we make research, impact not only nationally but globally. For example, here we are working together with National University of Singapore for this project truncate tuberculosis to make the regimen for anti-tuberculosis now 6 months to make it shorter to be 2 months regimen using novel combination to augment treatment effectiveness of drug sensitive TB. So UI not only working need working together with other institutions like working together with Pajajaran and also Erlangga, also Brawijaya, and also Hasanuddin to make this clinical trial. And then slide please. Yes, this is we are very proud for this project because 2 years ago they published in Lancet, in New England Journal of Medicine actually, and then last month, October 2025, Truncate published in Lancet. So we are very proud about this Indonesian project can publish in this. I think this is the highest journal, New England Journal of Medicine and Lancet. So we are proud about this project and working together with, again, we need working together with, one of 10 top universities in the world, National University of Singapore. So for the project, we are working together with National University of Singapore. It just give you motivation that sometimes we need working together with the tops of university. Like Oxford now, I think Oxford top number 1 in the world now. Oxford or Harvard, it depends. But now I think Oxford, something like that. And also we are working top in Asia and also 10 top in the world, like National University of Singapore. Just give you information that that's why I think it's good that, okay, now I think we are at number 1. So that we are welcome working together with Just Jambi as well. Hope so that Just Jambi can can go together to be a good position or good reputation in the future as well. Tepuk tangan yang penting lagi. Okay, now a little bit about the entrepreneurship in health. Again, that encourage creativity and problem solving. Okay, and then build a solution for global health delivery, like a social enterprise, improving access to care, start up developing affordable diagnosis or devices. I give you some information that this is the notable example of health entrepreneur in Indonesia, like Halodoc. So and also about the Nusantik, and then the other about the Seati Tele CTG. Like, this startup can go, bigger, like we can see now about Halodoc, Nusantik, and also Seati Tele CTG. This is important things that entrepreneurship, produce something, innovation, and then we can see that this product can go to not only national market, but also global market. Yes, like this. Okay, so sorry, yeah, about the Halodoc, Nusantik, and also, okay, slide. Okay, so Dr. Marianto, okay, and then, also friend from Faculty of Medicine plus Jambi, and a student. Again, that transforming global health is not just about technology. It is about the people working together with creativity, courage, and compassion. Faculty of Medicine plus Indonesia has plenty international collaboration. I mentioned some examples, experience for all over the world. So that's why we need very eager to have partner, not only international, but also local collaboration. We can working together for like, multi-center study. You can see that we need more collaboration, not only in some hospital in Jakarta, but also in the world. Together, we can build a healthier, more equitable world. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Professor, for a truly insightful and powerful presentation, where we get so many insight from your presentation. And your presentation usually show us how that collaboration and innovation can help us to go forward and make us to the top, right? Maybe for this plenary lecture from the presentant, from the participant, have any questions for Professor? Yes, please.
Okay, thank you, Doctor, and thank you for Professor. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ferry Jonathan Gabe from Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Jambi. Professor, I am interested with the international collaborations conducted by the Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Indonesia, particularly through the double degree program, which I learned about my college at the Faculty of Medicine of Universitas Indonesia through AMSA, because I'm also a member of AMSA, Prof. So my question is, how have the students participating in the program reflected the impact of this experience, absolutely the international collaboration through the double degree program on themselves, the university, and also for the wider community? Thank you, Prof.
Okay, maybe we should just answer, or we have to call it. Any questions for the second question, maybe? Or maybe until there are any questions, we can start to answer this question, Prof, about the WDG program in Universitas Indonesia.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. So I think, now I think we have for first of all, for medical student, we have like facilities for working together with other students, not only nationally, but also globally, like in Asian Medical Student Association. So that's why I think it's important things how to, what we call that, to develop friends, not only in your country, but also globally. Okay, so yeah, just give comment that we are happy that you are also one of the member of AMSA. And about your question, yeah, I just give you information that that student need to working, to stay one year in that universities. Like I mentioned that 3 universities, Monash University, Melbourne University, and Newcastle UK universities. Okay, actually that universities, for example, in Newcastle universities. So our students work in the laboratory, in one groups, for example, and they, to learn about some technique of laboratory. And now, because that now we are in the AI, AI. So now they are working also in the AI, for example. Yeah. And what is, of course, they are facing with, laboratory with the sophisticated equipment, and also meet that, because in UK or Australia, not only from people from Australia, but also many students for all over the world, so they can interact each other. This is important as well, not only to get laboratory experience, for example, but also they can working together with other experts, or working together with other students with some countries. This is important. And of course, we hope in finish one project, they can publish paper as well. They can publish one paper as well with their supervisor over there. So that's why now we are many publication from our students during they stay abroad. And what's next? Of course, they after back to Indonesia, they many experience they get from abroad, and also so that's why I think it is easy for them, to improve their knowledge and everything, and then they can go globally after that. Because I know that some students, after, they must back to FKUI to finish MD, and then after that, some of our students continue to take PhD and to meet their supervisor before. This is one of the example. And then now, of course, because because this is a international class programs, because before they go abroad, they must have IELTS, for example, minimally 6.5, for example. And then during study abroad, maybe they improve to be 7. So that's why they can speak English fluently, and they can write paper in English easy. I think so. And of course, it is easy, and it is like a point for them when they want to be our resident. I mean, to continue their study to be our resident. So that's why there's the benefit of our student, our international student, than the regular one. This is one of the examples. Okay, thank you.
Wow. It looks so promising and exciting, maybe for the students also. Well, do you have any more questions? Oh yeah, please introduce yourself, please.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Professor. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bonara Venenggolan from Pharmacy Faculty Medicine, Jambi University. My question, to what extent do you believe innovation can truly be considered to transformation if it continues to operate within an unequal global health system where social, political, and economic injustice remain the fundamental cause of health disparities? Thank you.
So about how innovation, to what extent we have to use innovation?
Extent do you believe in innovation can truly be considered to transformation if continues to operate within an unequal global health system where social, political, and economic injustice remain the fundamental causes of health disparities?
Okay, so yeah,
The challenge in
try to
innovation.
answer. That's why I think that we need to produce something, to make it that we can discuss with them. We hope that we not only their market. So we must make a market. Like I mentioned that one of our staff can make innovative things, implant for glaucoma implant, for example. So means that, we can make something like, if we can see the China is not very, very fast to make many things of innovation. Yeah, so that's why I think we need to go there as well, because in that situation we can what we call that we can talk each other equally. So that's why we need, to produce innovation things. We not only their market. This is one maybe my comment about your question. I mean my answer about your question, because it's important things. That's why we can sit together. We can stand together in the same position, because we have also example, or we have also innovative things that we can show to them as well.
So the product that we made have to be the answer for this gap, Professor. Okay. Do you satisfied with the answer?
Yeah, thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, because
Thank you, Prof.
our challenging now about the herbal medicine actually. So like herbal medicine, I think this is, if we can make a good, research from in vitro, in vivo, and also the products of that, maybe we can, our market can go globally as well. So this is one of example that we must work to make innovative things.
Maybe from the lecturer, any question? Yes, Arif, please.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tengku Arif Buana Perkasa. I'm from Faculty of Medicine, University of Jambi. Professor, want to ask, when we talk about transforming global health research, how do we ensure the people that solutions are not just important, but are locally relevant and sustainable for specific region? This is because when we want to look, for example, for funding, for example, it's often required to look at local resources. So maybe you have any tips or trick how we can ensure the people that the research or global transforming health important to another people. Thank you.
Okay, this is for our from our lecturer, Professor. So how can we, maybe you have tips, or how can we get funding by how to make sure that the funding we can get by saying that this research is very important for global health.
That's true. I mean, the important things here that about what we call the capacity building. So capacity building, the important things. So we are lucky. Yeah, sometimes we always think about the benefit of COVID-19. At that time. During COVID-19, that China, China company and also some Europe company need partner for clinical trial to clinical trial for their product, for example. So luckily we have prepared about that, because we have any experience using any experience to clinical trial before. So when they need partner, and also need, because talking about the clinical trial, so need subjects, many subjects to participate. Actually not only subject, but also the people who run this research. So that's why we need the capacity building. And then we learn from COVID-19, we have made clinical trial and it works. So after that, they will, other country believe that Indonesia expert also will success if they have clinical trial in the future. So this is one of the example that we need to, what we call that, to improve capacity building. Yeah, so yeah, more clinical trial can improve more capacity building. And then one of the example that, I mean, if we are working together with Oxford, for example, or if we have our academic staff to take PhD in Leiden University, for example, I always mention that please make it research in Indonesia. So yeah, we know that some our PhD, our staff who take PhD from Leiden or from Erasmus have their research in Indonesia. They will make, you know, what we call that the situation that everybody knows about what is the sophisticated trial, for example. Not only researchers, but also maybe nurse and also other supporting system to support that international clinical trial. So this is one of the example that how we can prepare that. And how about the budgeting? Again, if you have success story or they know about that you have success to do the clinical trial, maybe they can come to us again to over many grant to us. Yeah, for example, working together with Oxford, they have get grant for until 2029 from from Wellcome Trust, one of the funding for research funding group for research donation from UK. This is for example. So that's why the important thing is how we prepare our people, our resources, to prepare our resources for clinical trial or other research in the future. This is one of them.
Thank you, Professor. Maybe we have already 3 questions. From your presentation, I take a key point from your presentation. So we have to always think about how to improve. And so we can create an innovation and then collaborate with various related parties and until we can make a product. But maybe one last question for me, sir. So we would be definitely very happy and satisfied, and maybe we will be proud if we can make a product that benefits to other people, to the patients. But how can we, you can give us advice, how can we be always feel very enthusiastic, maybe motivated and willing to fight? Well, so many, there will be definitely many obstacles that come to us when we do that. Maybe one last advice from me.
Yeah, please start from the small things, for example, like, publish papers. Maybe first from a national published paper first. After you have so many national published papers, you can go to international, to submit international journal, for example. And then you have your name in Scopus. And also you have your name maybe in PubMed. And then they like promotion for you that maybe other experts from the world can contact you. For example, okay, I'm interested with your project, for example. So this is one of the key that we can continue and continue. This is one of the examples when I'm to make a collaborator with one professor from Japan, Professor Yamaoka, to make Helicobacter pylori, nationwide Helicobacter pylori. He emailed me about the the possibility to make joint research in Indonesia, for example. How he know me at that time because I have some publication about the Helicobacter pylori in PubMed. So he said, okay, so I think Ari can join with him, for example, at the time maybe Ari can join with me to make this Helicobacter pylori research in Indonesia, for example. And then he contacted me. And most of, I think I also get experience from other friends that always mention something like that. like Dr. Rayu Salim, for example. He worked in stem cell, in stem cell for orthopedic, for example. Some expert in the world, contact him for joint research work. Or sometimes, like I know some Malaysian orthopedic doctors come to Indonesia to learn about the technique of to implement stem cell, for example, because of publication. So that's why, like promotions, maybe you can start small things like publish in the national Sinta 4, no problem. And then after that, Sinta 3, Sinta 2, Sinta 1, and then Scopus. Okay, start with the Q4 first, Q4, Q3, Q2, and Q1. Then
Step by step, we
yeah,
never stop
then
climbing.
step by step, that's right. So yeah, for that, I think I during my residency or when I'm young academic staff, I'm not imagine about that. I have that my friend can publish in New England Journal of Medicine or Lancet, for example. But now it is like easy things. This is one of, we can start from small things, okay? And you must believe. You must believe that you can go that, that positions. Believe me.
Start from
Okay.
small things and never stop believing, sir. Okay, maybe this is the end for our panel lecture, this session. What an insightful session and powerful presentation from Professor Ari. Thank you so much, Professor, for sharing your knowledge and vision and experience with us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Big applause for Professor Ari.
Thank you for the moderator and Professor Dr. Arif Ariel Sham, SPPD Tagia MMB. Ladies and gentlemen, we now proceed to the appreciation ceremony. We're presenting certificate of appreciation. Please to the committee to share the screen and take a picture. We kindly invite the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences to take a picture together with the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Indonesia. Once again, thank you so much to Professor Dr. Ali Farial Sham, SPPD KGH MMB.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we have a short segment of viewing a program broadcast by TVRI. We invite all participants to enjoy the selected broadcast together.
Nasional ini, Universitas Jambi semakin memperkuat posisi akademiknya di tingkat nasional hingga internasional.
Tentunya dengan kegiatan
Seperti dari Malaysia, Thailand, Jepang, Tiongkok, UK, dan Belanda.
Kesehatan menjadi pilar utama untuk tumbuh kembangnya sumber daya manusia ya. Kita harapkan masukan dari konferensi ini bisa menjadi kontribusi penting bagi pemerintah daerah maupun pemerintah pusat.
Dengan terselenggaranya konferensi internasional ini, Universitas Jambi semakin memperkuat posisi akademiknya di tingkat nasional hingga internasional.
Tentunya dengan kegiatan ini harapannya kegiatan bisa terselenggara terus. Satu, yang kedua juga ini menjadi sarana diseminasi dari para dosen, mahasiswa. Kemudian ketiga, kita ingin mengembangkan kolaborasi kerjasama dengan institusi serupa dengan pihak-pihak lainnya dengan harapan kita kehadiran kita memberikan sumbang kepada
dan kesehatan masyarakat.
Melalui konferensi ini diharapkan dapat melahirkan solusi untuk meningkatkan kualitas sistem pelayanan kesehatan bagi masyarakat yang lebih maju dan inklusif, serta membangun kolaborasi antar sektor yang tidak hanya bersifat berkelanjutan, namun juga memberi dampak pada peningkatan taraf perekonomian di sektor dan inklusif. serta membangun kolaborasi antar sektor yang tidak hanya bersifat berkelanjutan, namun juga memberi dampak pada peningkatan taraf perekonomian di sektor kesehatan. Furi Aryo, TVRI Jambi melaporkan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a break for a lunch and a prayer break. To our honored guests, please enjoy the complimentary lunch that has been prepared. For our Muslim participants, we would like to remind you that we are approaching the time for the Fardu prayer of Zuhur. We will resume the session promptly at 13.